Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today I'm here with you for an ice yarns haul video. I got this lovely parcel from Ice Yarns and it's time to share this unboxing with you guys. I think it's my sixth or maybe seventh, I think it's my sixth official yarn haul from Ice. And I got a few different yarns that I'm very keen to show you guys what I got. So yeah, we will need to get started on opening that. But just before we get there, I of course should share the tea that I'm drinking with you guys today. And that's the classic Pickwick Dutch blend, which is an English flavored tea or a black/English flavored tea with some orange peels. So it has this lovely scent of orange as well. So it kind of makes really good sense. But yeah, it's one of the many comfy teas I have. But let's get going with this unboxing. And I can see Ice, as always, have packed up the yarn extremely well. And it's about finding the right location to start. And I think I have found the opening for this one, which is coincidentally in the side, which is not something I'm used to from Ice. They used to do it in one of the ends, but I also admit when I look at this shape and size of the parcel, I have the idea it's one of the smaller ones that I have received. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's been cheap, because there is a decent order inside. So let's see if we can and how much we can open this without damaging the yarns, of course, because we would not want to do that. But I already know that the likelihood that I can get it back into this black bag, polymer bag, I think they're called, afterwards is small, because Ice tends to sort of vacuum pack them when they prepare them for shipping, so they take up the least possible space. So I don't know if we can. Quick preview, and then I'm just gonna drop this one as well. And I have it here next to me on a bench to help me basically have room on my table so I can easily leave them out for you as I go through them. So, thank you so much, because that was pretty good snuck in, I would say. Let's see. The first yarn that I got is some plain acrylics. There are 6 balls in this package, and I'm trying to see if I can actually even open it without damaging it too much, because this bag is not the best. It's the sale, it's actually partially open here. Not sure how they did that, but it's a sale plain gold. So it's 72394. And I'm just going to see if I can somehow get out this without. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to close this bag afterwards. That's fair enough. I'll find a new bag for them. Oh, it's a nice acrylic, actually. So, here we go. Lovely, lovely brown acrylic. It doesn't say an awful lot in this actually. I just know it's 100% acrylic because that's what it said on the website, but it doesn't say here on the label. That's plausible to do with it being one of their sales. It's a very nice, it's a nice soft acrylic in a golden brown. And I almost need to find it on the website to get the specs for you guys, because I thought I did have them somewhere. It's made in Turkey because all eyeshards are made in Turkey. It can be washed at 30 degrees and you cannot iron it. And I'm going to see if I can actually find specs maybe. But yeah, there are 50 grams. I have 6 skeins of 50 grams. And here we have the size of the yarn. It's just this lovely, I would say bronze gold acrylic. And it is soft. It does smell a little bit factory-like. It's not horrific or something like that, but a little bit factory-like. But it's a nice soft acrylic. Actually, I'm not unhappy with it. There was only one parcel left at Ice when I bought it. And I thought, hey, let me just get it because it looked like a nice color, and that's basically the main reason for getting it. Then I got some, and I got 3 of them. So that was also the last 3, in fact. These are self-striping, and these brown shades, gold brown shades. So it's 76576. And as I said, I have 3 of them. And with eyeshards, you always buy them by the pack. And how many skeins or balls or cakes there's in a pack is completely up to Ice's discretion. In this cake, in the first here, there are 6 in the pack. And here I have 3 per pack of this yarn. So I'm going to take it out, which is it's an okay acrylic. It's softer in a different way. I do like the striping of it. It's 130 grams per skein, and that equals 200 meters of yarn. So it's like a 3 to 4 weight. Looking at it, it's a little bit more compact yarn. And I would say it's a little bit thinner than the one I just showed. This does not smell as factory-like as the other. It's somehow a nice acrylic. I think it could be nice for a sweater or a shawl or a scarf or something like that. I would definitely wear it against my skin. It's called Acrylic Brown. I would say it's 100% acrylic. And it is brown, bronze, white shades all mixed together, and that's what they all are. So there is not too much tickly-tacky there. It's just basically 9 skeins, and of those 9 skeins there are 200 meters of each, so it's like 1800 meters of yarn. So there is plenty of enough yarn to make some decent projects with these. So that's pretty nice. Then I got some cake yarns, if I can get them out, of course, without dropping everything else on the floor. I got 3 of the same, and I did that because I decided I want to probably use some of these cakes in a future giveaway. They are unfortunately a bit squeezed in the packing, but the quick show is like this. And I'm going to see if I can make them a bit less squeezed and take out one so I can show it to you guys, because I do not believe that in this packing that they do themselves justice. Absolutely not. Let's see. It's helping. That's a nice soft one. See, it has specs, different natural colors. in brown to more reddish rusty shades. This would be the yarn compared to my fingers here. This is also a sales yarn, and each of these cakes are 150 grams, and for 150 grams you get 495 meters of yarn. The cakes here contains 15% mohair, 35% acrylic, 40% polyamide, and 10% lurex. The 10% lurex is of course what gives them the sparkling effect. So it's nice, you know. I think it's really scarf or sweater friendly, this cake yarn. And I'm actually looking forward to share further of this with you. I do quite enjoy it, and each of the cakes seems a little bit different, but they're all with the same tone, so it could be that they have different starting and end points. But I really like this one. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm happy I got some extra. I'm not completely yet decided on what I want to make for it myself. But I decided to get just extra. Of course, obviously, as I said, I will use them for a future giveaway, probably within the next couple of months. So stay tuned for that. I do giveaways right now once every 2 weeks or so. Stay tuned for that. Just have a look at my channel, because I'm usually have an ongoing giveaway, and if there isn't an ongoing giveaway, then within a week there is usually a new one. So another good reason to subscribe and hit that like button if you do like yarn content. But yeah, we'll get back into that later. Then I don't have that many yarns left, but I do have a few, and now I'm about to lose all of it on the floor, so just a moment. That would not be good. I don't want to lose them on the floor. The next yarn I got is one of the newer yarns. Oh, I forgot to mention the number for these cakes, didn't I? The number is 77277, by the way. Cell Cakes Yarn Gold. Very lovely. Pretty cakes. So, that's not what we were talking about. We wanted to talk about this new yarn. And it's called Magic AntiPilling. And I got 2 of them. Because, you know, we all know with 2 you can make a bigger project if you should decide to do so. And it's supposed to be a premium acrylic, which it is. Let's see. 100% premium acrylic, 100 grams, 250 meters of yarn. Just a quick say, the number here is 78388. And it comes in this lovely variegated colors with blue and purple shades. This smells factory-like. Again, not bad, but definitely factory-like. It's soft, but it's not the softest acrylic I've felt from ice. I'd like to say that. This would be how it looks against my finger here. And what's interesting is that this yarn doesn't seem like it's spun as such. If you give this a really close-up view, I can even get it to focus with the camera. When I look at it, it doesn't seem spun. It seems more like a chain net construction or a combination. Interesting. It's different for sure. It could be absolutely beautiful for a sweater. It even matches what I'm wearing today, but this could be absolutely gorgeous for a sweater or even a blanket or something like that. Scarf, whatever. It's wearable, I would say. It's not itchy. But for a premium acrylic, I might have expected something slight bit softer. But it is a beautiful yarn, and I'm sure it's going to be wonderful to work with. So I'm not disappointed. I guess I had just expected it to be slightly bit softer. It's definitely not a 10 on the softness scale, absolutely not. I'm not sure what I should compare them with, but it's not as close as soft as, for example, their Happy Baby yarns. But it's a beautiful yarn, and it is a premium acrylic, and it does look interesting to work with, and I love the colors. They have lots of really, really nice colors. So yeah, I can't wait getting deeper into that. Then, oh yeah, and they come in packs of 4, by the way. And then I have Rosetto Pink Shades, which is this bag of 8 balls. And it's color 64214. Ooh, this is nice. Just first-hand impression. Smells factory. This is really nice. It's not as scratchy as I would have expected, because I know there's wool in this. I think I totally forget to mention further specs of this. They call this a medium weight, by the way, and recommend 4 to 5 millimeter knitting needles. And it can be washed at 30 degrees. Sorry for that. But hey, let's focus on this Rosetto yarn. And it's gorgeous. Look at these colors and how it shades. Gorgeous. So normally I'm not really a pink person, but this one I like, and maybe it's because of the purple that interferes with it and some of the white, and it's sort of constantly variegating. But what's also important to note is that this is a more of a roving style yarn. You can easily see it here. It's definitely roving, so which means that the size can change a bit throughout the yarn. But it's pretty much the same, like within the same area. So let's see if I can get this out so I can actually read it. It's 30% wool and 70% acrylic. These balls, I think we call them balls or donuts, have 50 grams. And for those 50 grams, you get 200 meters of lovely yarn. It's classified as a 3 weight. And they recommend knitting needles of 4 millimeters. I think I would say some places might be 3 weight, some places might be more of a 2 weight. That would depend on where you are in this roving process. And each of them are a little bit unique, of course. So basically, that's how they look. And they are really, really soft. Like, this is nice. For a woolen mix yarn, I'm impressed. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get more of those sometime in the future when I have a good idea of what projects I want to make with them. I was thinking sweater or scarf, or maybe even poncho. Poncho could be wonderful in these colors, couldn't it? And I could use a good warm poncho for the winter, so a poncho might not be a bad idea at all. The last yarn I have is the yarn they call Lana Bella, and it's the Lana Bella Turquoise, and it's parcel back here is partially broken, so I'm not really sure what happened to it, but I am going to open it. And it's a nice soft, and this is the same like the Rosetto. It's also a roving style yarn. You can easily see it up here, where it's a bit thicker than some of them. gorgeous colors, isn't it? White and turquoise. So it goes to white, lighter turquoise, and into this dark teal. They do call them turquoise, the colorway. Turquoise or teal in my world is a bit the same. I don't know what you think about it. It's 30%, not 30%, it can be washed at 30 degrees. And it is also 30% wool and 70% acrylic. You get 100 grams in these skeins. And for those 100 grams, you get 250 meters of yarn. And they classify this as a 3 weight. But given the fact that you actually have 50 grams more, and only 50 meters more of length compared to the Rosetto, I would absolutely say the Rosetto is more like mostly 2 weight, sometimes 3 weight, but this is definitely different content and more like a 3 weight compared to it's a bit thicker. This yarn reminds me a lot of the Yarn Art Ambience. And one of the reasons I bought this yarn was actually to make a comparison between the two, because I was curious if they were exactly the same or not. So there will be a video about that here within the future. So stay tuned for that video. It's a nice yarn though. Like, it's wonderful for scarves, hats, shirts, whatever, sweaters, anything like. And it's not too old smelly, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's it. And of course I have more of them, and they are slightly different. This one has more white in the variegation of it, actually. Not really sure why, but that's how they are. Lovely yarn though. Looking forward to share more on that account. Also soft for yarn that contains wool. Again, I'm pretty impressed. And I think maybe because when I was younger, I remember lots of yarn that contains wool being a bit more scratchy and itchy. Yeah, lovely yarn for sure. I am though afraid it was this yarn haul, this time from Ice. It was a nice collection, and I'm already spotting out new yarns from Ice that I would love to order and add to my Ice yarns collection. Different colors, different types. Stay tuned for a new Ice yarn hauls video. If you like enjoying and if you like watching Ice hauls from Ice yarns, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification button, you know, the little bell down below, so you get notified whenever I do post new videos, because I do post everything from yarn hauls, yarn talks, giveaways, tutorials, and much more. So it's just this lovely yarny content channel where we like to share things about yarn and mainly crochet. Thank you so much for the watch. If you liked watching this video and if you would like to watch more of them, please don't forget to give the video a like, and feel free to comment if you have any ideas of what you would want to make from any of those yarns that I got in this yarns haul. I'm more than happy to receive suggestions of what you want to see or any other stuff. Always happy to get suggestions, always happy to try new things, and always happy to share my adventures in this yarny world. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I wish you lots of happy hours with your yarny crafts until we see you again. Take care. Bye.